Today I got a 2000, let me just clean the lens here, sorry. I got a 2000 Mercedes E430, that's W210 platform. I was driving, my dogs were in the car, and they wanted to look out the window, stick their heads out, and I opened the rear window and it never went back up. I hear the motor running, so I'm figuring the cable must have went on the window regulator. So I got to open this up now. I ordered a new regulator, but it's going to be a few days before it gets here, and I want to try to get that window up. I don't know if it's going to rain. I just don't want the car left open anyway. So let me try to get you in position here. Gonna need a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead, preferably some of these body pry tools too, for removing some of these little access points so you don't scratch stuff up. Door latch cover has to come off right here. There's a little tab on there, so you lift that on the bottom, then up with it to get it out. Oh, that's what I don't want to do, is lose my screws. Oh, God. It's up and out. There's a little tab right on the top there, you can see. I don't know whether this has to come off or not, whether there's a screw in here. Yes, there is another screw in there. Big Phillips head. You got to remove this. Another screw under here. The door latch part. Oh, first of all, disconnect your battery. Under the rear passenger seat, you'll see a little square plastic cover. Just pop that off, and with an 11mm socket, you can disconnect the battery cable. I would pull it through and put that access cover back on so it doesn't reconnect. You do have airbags in these doors, I believe. And it wouldn't be pretty if one of them went off. That would not be a good scene. I think that's it with the, nope, there's one more. What do they do with that pry tool? Here it is. There's another little access plug right down here, and you have another screw in there. I believe it's a total of 3 screws, no, 4 screws. The latch, one here, one at the door handle, and then under the door pull, there's a little plug you got to remove, and there's another screw down there. You know what I want is my magnetic tool. Oh, that's sealed. All right, that can't fall in the door. Good design. Now with an American car, that would fall right down in the door. Here they put a plastic tube so it doesn't fall down in the door. How nice is that? On an American car, it would fall right down in the door. That way, when you're putting your car back together, you'd have to do it all over again. Now you're gonna pry along the bottom of the door gently. Sometimes these clips break. So the bottom one's out. You're going to have to disconnect some electrical connectors. On the bottom here you have your light. Pry that out. That just pries right out. And there's a plug. Disconnect that. Doesn't want to come off there. Gotta push that little release pin. Oh, on this plug there's a little pin you gotta push to release it. See that? On the bare one, there's a little pin. Gotta push that down. Alright. No plugs in, no screws in here. No. Oh, I gotta disconnect this first. Gotta unscrew your lock button. That's gotta come off. That may have been impeding me getting this off. Don't pry. And it didn't look like it was happening. I just put a screwdriver on the top on the one side here and I got one to let loose. Seems like you got to pry them from here. Yep, you got to pry them from the top. Got to pry them from the top. You see these clips? Better off getting from your top edge and out. Now you've got the latch cable that connects from the bottom. Pull that back, release it, then it comes out of the bottom. Then you have the connector, your plug, and your switch. That one unplugs. And this one unplugs over here. That lifts right out of there. Then you can get your panel off. This plastic is supposed to be placed back on because this is a waterproof barrier. Somebody was in here before. I'll glue that back on there when I reassemble this. That's a water barrier. Try to be gentle with that when you peel that off. You don't want to destroy that. I'll try to find out what happened with my closer. Yeah, the cable came off. The cable came off. Looks like the cable came unwound. Can't pull it anymore.
You gotta push it.
Right, I'm gonna get the key and turn it on.
You don't get the battery.
Huh? I got it connected again. This is the airbag right here. You see it?
Yeah, I know.
Let me go get the key. Open your panel to get to your door close. Your oh my God, the door regulator. There's I think 5 or 6 rivets in there that you have to drill out to get the regulator out. I'm waiting on my regulator. I'm not going to do that until that comes. Then I'll remove it. I want to do it when I have everything here. I'm hoping I don't need a motor. I'm hoping my drive on my motor is not stripped out. It didn't sound like the motor was stripped out.
No, it was the thing getting caught.
Yeah. Oh. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I don't know if that's useful to anybody, but it's some information. All right. Please give a like and subscribe. To hell, even if you don't like it, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to make 400. We're almost at the 400 mark. Little by little, it's growing. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will be back with a video finishing this job. So hopefully that'll come within 3 days. They were telling me maybe 5, but I'm hoping it'll get here in 3.